Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Astrology Eric Rosa for Viking Rising Astrology. This is your daily horoscope for Sunday, January 7th, 2024. Thanks so much for being here. Well, here we are. We're more than halfway through Capricorn season, making the boss moves, planning, strategizing, but the necessity to still take forward actions on those things. We got Mars here, of course, too. We've got that moon that's still going to be in Scorpio today, finishing up. And here in about, I'd say another 2 days, we're going to start to see a dark moon before that new moon in Capricorn. So this is a closing of a cycle, of a new moon cycle that began in Sagittarius. And so whatever it was from about a month ago that you were looking at expanding in your life, this is the time to kind of get that last little bit in. And there's a little bit of understanding, because Capricorn is restrictive energy, that we're not trying to create too many new things with that Venus in Sagittarius, thinking that the quality is going to be from expanding even more new projects, new relationship situations, new social aspects, even just like teaching or taking a course, learning something new in life. That Mercury that's integrating everything that we've been learning from really the past month, I'd say, about those same areas, and even just the steps to overcome the obstacles and challenges in our life, because that Mercury retrograde began in Capricorn. I think it has the understanding that hey, let's not overwhelm ourselves with too many details. Let's use that moon juice that's in Scorpio, that extra oomph that we have, to get shit done. This is Capricorn season, right? This is where we can still be very optimistic with that Jupiter direct in Taurus, and of course Uranus is still retrograde, but that's okay. We're just loading the elevator with the things that we need to take with us, but it's not so many things that we need to do and create more density or more to-do list or more strategies and maps. This is way more about just it's you. You are the map, you are the strategy, you are the essence. This whole year, especially the first 6 months, I think is really all about coming back to the internal compass, knowing the human design aspect of self, maybe even our gene keys, and seeing that it is our intuitive awareness that's going to help, guide us forward. It's I don't, walk around my day-to-day reality with, an astrology chart in front of me every single second of the day. Nothing would ever get done, right? It's this Mercury has been teaching us we can't get lost in too many areas or too many things that we're trying to do. And so even in it's even a reminder in today's astrology horoscope. It's hey, you've got the ideas, you've got the facts, you've got the talents, the gifts, the wherewithal. It's just go out and do it. That's really what this comes down to. Even as complex as things can seem, this is actually fairly simple astrology. I almost just think sometimes our ego's wounds is searching for more, we want it to be on a different level. It reminds me of passing things out to kids, and you're just randomly giving out a toy or something. They're no, I wanted this toy. And it's well, yeah, that would make you feel good, but maybe you're going to learn something and learn gratitude and appreciation by just having a toy. And I think there's a little bit of that understanding. It's let's still make sure we're staying rooted in gratitude and not trying to use the Sagittarius energy to wish that we were in some different world, or, for some people, the collective, this could even get into I wish my life was like it was before 2020, 2019, before all the CV stuff, or just all the nonsense that's happened the past few years that's been in our faces. And the challenges is that's created. And the truth is that Pluto was always going to be destined to come through Capricorn and tear down our own brick walls of our own narcissistic tendencies to think that, we can just be some sort of hermit from, I would say, especially at this moon in Scorpio, reminds us of our deep spiritual truth, the deep emotional foundation. And to actually pay attention, on a day like today, it's what is coming up, realize that this is going to be the last time that, at least until, let's see, we'll probably get it in the spring, but it's or excuse me, the fall next year. But it's I'd have to look ahead at that. But it's the odds of us getting another Moon in Scorpio, Pluto at the end of Capricorn, it may not happen. And so whether it's the last one or the second to last one, no matter what, it's like, hey, we're closing out some cycles. Like Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy get along, really well, because one wants to like achieve things and the other one knows that there's truth and deep life force energy that we can use to like create a sense of, I'd say almost like urgency to use that life force energy to propel us forward into our ultimate destiny and our bigger goals and ambitions that Capricorn brings up. Speaking of which, if you want to get clarity on that for you in 2024, I'm offering a special 2-hour live and also send you the recording afterwards on Zoom, 2-hour deep dive astrology reading. This is where we go month by month. We're going to take time for each month to see what's coming up for you in 2024. This is based on your specific astrology, your natal chart, how the transits are hitting. Sometimes they pull up some other tools and gadgets to help suss out the awareness of what's going on there. But 2024 is an exciting year for the initiated, the awakened souls that know that they have a sense of purpose here, that, there's a greater gravitational pull towards connection and community and uplifting humanity. And so knowing what that looks like ahead for you and having that roadmap, I think certainly helps with some of the uncertainty ahead, that at least you can kind of have an outline like for what's coming ahead. So you can pop into that link down below. Or if you just want to get a regular, basic 1-hour astrology reading and there's some specific area of life that you want to dive into, I will leave that down below as well. Love you all. Thanks so much. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with friend, family member, colleague. It's all good. Let's spread the message. Let's spread the awareness of, what we can do on days like today when the astrology is still favorable for making it happen. Love you all. Take care.